Hi guys, this is Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm here again with my Perfect Pocket sets, which you may have seen my recent video where we looked at set 4 and we made 4 really super scrumptious pockets from that one. So I've cut out the pockets that come here in set 5 and I thought that we could come along and have a play and make some bits with set 5. So yeah, I'm just going to literally fold them up and then we will obviously, you know, get decorating some of the bits up here. Again, I probably should have cut them out first. Again, I didn't, because I always think if you didn't see the first video, you know, you may want to see kind of how it looks when you get the kit. So yeah, I just went as far as obviously cutting the pockets out, but you know, perhaps perhaps I should cut the other ones out for the next video, because I think probably to do the Perfect Pocket set. Oh, I've lost track. This is set 5. Yeah, so the Perfect Pocket set 6. I think probably I'll have to do in yet another video, because I just won't have time to do, you know, effectively like 8 pockets just in this particular video. So I'm going to just fold them all up. So that was just to demonstrate how easy one was. So I'm going to switch this off and quickly fold the other 3. Okay, so I folded up all of our pockets, and we'll do it a bit like we did in the last video, that we'll do it kind of assembly line style. So I'm just going to very quickly cut out the, you know, the square shapes, like, you know, what would be like for the matting and layering for us to use. So let's get that one. And then we can, you know, start playing around and seeing what we'd like where. So again, just put this one down. Oops. And cut out a couple of these bits that we might want to use. So there's this gorgeous rose here, like that. Okie dokie. Oh, it's getting really warm up here now today. I know I say it all the time, but honestly, I don't seem to be able to regulate my body temperature. I'm either freezing or boiling. I'm very rarely, you know, just right. So yeah, today I'm now boiling. I have to say earlier I was freezing. So yeah, it's just kind of just my strange kind of way my body regulates its temperature, or fails to regulate its temperature, perhaps I should say. Right, I'm just going to cut out these little sort of pieces here just to make them slightly easier for cutting in a minute. So yeah, we've got lots of little bits and pieces there to use, and then I'll just go to the second page and again just cut out like the big pieces, you know, with like the colour for the backgrounds. Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, so I hope that everybody's having a good day. Hope you're, you know, managing to do some crafting, having a nice time. Okay. Yeah, it's obviously really muggy here today. It's raining. It's not a nice day at all, but it's one of those silly rainy muggy days. So yeah, I'm wearing kind of, well, I'm wearing my footless tights, you know, so that my legs don't get too cold. But yeah, I'm now sat here boiling. Okay, and just cut that down. Okie dokie, right, let's have a look and see what we want to have here. I mean, that just looks so pretty just on there, and it just kind of landed there, to be honest. Yeah, let's have this one, I think, here. Might trim it down slightly more. That looks pretty, just exactly as that's gone. Again, just like as it fell, really. I mean, hopefully the pieces should be, you know, coordinated in such a way that pretty much most of the pieces would look pretty on any of the pieces, if that makes sense. You know, you should have kind of a good enough variety that actually everything looks pretty on everything, if that makes sense. So yeah, just wondering whether, oh no, I don't think I want to do that, because yeah, I think this one looks definitely prettier just kind of on its own. Now wondering whether we might like to cut this kind of middle section out. Sorry for jogging the table there. Cut this middle section out to have that there. Bit of a tough decision, to be honest. Should we try that? Okay. So, yeah. So again, you know, don't have to go too crazy with this. Just, you know, the rough shape really will do. And then, you know, of course I'll ink it, which will hopefully disguise anywhere where it's a little bit sort of weird shape. Whoops, like that. Okay. Okey-doke. Okay. Oops. Yeah, that one looks pretty on there, doesn't it? Yeah, love how that looks. Okay, right. Let's now pick some nice bits and pieces to have around on these things. So I'm just going to cut this down slightly. Like that. Oops. Like that. Okay, right, so we're going to have that one on there. Actually, I'm now just wondering whether I might prefer to switch these round. Can't decide now. Right, let's just have a look. So on this piece up here, I've actually got this lady. So let's just take her. And I've also got this large clock sort of piece. I'm just going to just cut the clock out. I mean, for me, I know I say this all the time, the most difficult thing to cut out, of course, is circles, because they are not forgiving at all. They are just going to look rubbish, aren't they, if you don't cut them out properly. So, yeah, they're always the trickiest thing for me. So this, you know, cutting a clock, that's just like a nightmare. You know, cutting out this, not so terrible, because, you know, it doesn't have to be 100%. No one really knows. You know, it would look good enough, wouldn't it? Yeah, but anything, oh, I'm loving that clock on there. Anything like a, you know, circle that requires, you know, of course, 100% sort of precision. Oh, it's just going to look shocking, and everyone's going to know it looks shocking. It's not like it's going to be disguised in any way, shape or form. It's just going to look, just exactly how it is, you know, completely and utterly rubbish. So, yeah, they're my worst things to cut. I mean, even this frame, preferable to cut in a circle, because, you know, although I've got lots of white showing, once we've inked that, it will look, you know, disguised. Well, I hope it will look disguised anyway. Right. Yeah, let's do that. And then I've got quite a lot of nice little label-y type pieces. Now, again, I've done them in rectangles so you've got options, but what I'm going to do is actually cut mine down. Again, like kind of following the pattern. And again, you know, really does not have to be 100%. You're just trying to get the rough, you know, the rough sort of gist of it going on. So just, you know, cut where you kind of, where you can, where you think. You know, that's all that we're trying to do here. But yeah, I've left them in rectangles because then you have options. You know, A, sometimes you might like the look of the rectangle, and B, obviously, if you don't fancy doing the fussy cutting, you've then got the option of, you know, not having to do the fussy cutting. So, you know, it's always good to have an option, isn't it? Okay, yeah, I'm thinking maybe have that to the side there. Right, got this lovely pinky coloured butterfly, which I'm thinking would look quite good on this one. I will just take this down. Okay. maybe that one there. Or we could have it even like to the side, I guess, up there. Not sure. Right, let's see what else we've got. We've got this orange butterfly and flower, so let's just take that for a moment. Oh dear. Yep, lots of shoddy cutting going on again. Oh dear. Seems that that's all I'm doing today is just shoddy, you know, not fussy cutting anymore, but just shoddy cutting. Perhaps we'll make that a thing. You know, shoddy cutting rather than fussy cutting. Okay. Let's just cut out this butterfly. Okay, and then just trim that down. Honestly, I feel so warm where it's so muggy in here. I feel like I could fall asleep. You know, when you just think, oh, I could just shut my eyes now and literally I'd be asleep. feeling a little bit like that today. I don't know why. You know, I think I slept okay, but I don't know, maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't sleep as well as I thought. Oh, I just suddenly remembered I have got these corsets actually, which, yeah, I forgot about those. Ooh, and I have also got this door, which I thought was quite nice. Let me just... I've just, you know, for these packs, I just obviously put on a variety of things. So as you had lots of bits to play with and can create the maximum amount of different looks and different pieces, really. So, yeah, I mean, hopefully you'll just have a bunch of different themes and things to play with. That was a bit of a tongue twister, wasn't it? Themes and things. Oh, quite like the door actually on there. I mean, that's definitely a different look, isn't it, having the door? What do we think? Or do we think that's just like really weird? Might just be deemed as really weird, mightn't it? But just cut out this butterfly. Okie doke. There we go. Yeah, honestly, my eyes literally are kind of almost shutting as I'm cutting. Shutting as I'm cutting. Oh, that was unintentional, honestly. Okay. I'm sure some of you probably are thinking, I wish her mouth would be shutting as she's cutting. But yeah, sadly not my mouth, just my eyes. Oh dear. Okay. So you've also got quite a good variety of size flowers between the kits, because the set 4, you've got lots of quite big flowers. This one, there are quite a lot of small ones. So, you know, if you are buying more than one kit, you're going to have a lot of different sort of options to play with, which is quite nice. Okie dokie. You know, it's always nice to have different options, isn't it? And be able to come up with lots of different looks. You know, the more different looks that you can get, the more fun you're going to have, aren't you? So, yeah. So I'm just going to cut this bow out. Oh, how cute does that bow look? I love how that looks. Just before I commit to that, I'm just going to cut this one out, actually. Just in case, I would rather go for this one. Okay. Thought the green would be really nice as a contrast, but yeah, I'm now thinking maybe I prefer it quite neutral. I don't know. Well, perhaps neutral is a bit boring, to be honest. Ooh. Oh, this is a tough one, to be honest, because I'm quite liking. Yeah, I think that green bow is nice there, to be honest. This, I think, here, just wondering. I mean, we could even have this up there, I guess. Although it's not, you know, it's not really showing up much, but just pop this behind her and see. Not quite right. Not the thing I'm looking for. Let me just cut this one out now. Okay. Oops. Like that. And then down here. Okay. Oops. Okay, right. I'm wondering. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, wow, that's really gorgeous, actually, having the frame placed on there. So, yeah, like how that looks. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Right, okay. Oh, I don't know. Ooh, sometimes it's just so tough to decide, isn't it? Let me just see. Oh, perhaps we could have it like that. Or perhaps we could have the butterfly off to the side of there. Oh, that's quite cute. I mean, you can achieve lots of different looks with very minimal kind of moving around. If you can kind of see there. You know, don't really have to move things a million miles, and straight away a lot of different looks are straight away kind of achieved. So let's just take this one down. Thinking maybe have that one up there. Okay, should we do that? Should we go with that? I think that's quite nice, to be honest, those. Yeah, I'm just going to check, just before I do, just going to check that I wouldn't prefer this one on here. Oh, she's quite pretty on there, actually, isn't she? Ah, what do we think now? Okay, let me just, again, just kind of swap things around a little bit more. You know, because sometimes it's just worth moving them around, isn't it? Just in case you prefer them kind of on other ones. I mean, actually, this is the first time that I've come to use this kit, and now I'm thinking I might need to do a couple of alterations with this kit. So if I change anything, I will try and do like an, you know, amended kind of just show and tell at the end of the video to show you anything that I've changed, because I'm thinking that this lime green is perhaps too limey for the pieces here. So yeah, if I kind of change anything, I will come back and just do a quick like couple of minutes at the end to show you any bits that I've changed before they, you know, before this video goes up and before the bits all go in my shop, because obviously I'm filming this before I've even put the bits in the shop. so that I'm testing them out. So yeah, it's always a good thing to test them out, because, you know, for reasons exactly like this, you then kind of think, oh, actually, I'm not sure I like that, or, you know, I'm not sure I like that. So yeah, I might have to kind of do that, I think. And actually, you know, we might have to shrink 1 or 2 bits down in terms of width. So anything that I've changed, I'll let you know, obviously, at the end of the video, so you're not buying blind. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I definitely love this clock on here. Oh, oh, loving it both ways, actually. Now I'm stumped as to which way I prefer this, whether I prefer it like that, with the clock like that. I think I prefer it this way, weirdly enough. Isn't it weird? You kind of think that you know, you're set and you've decided, and then you just try something, and, you know, different way round, and it's weird how then you just, you know, you then think, oh, what was I thinking, having it the other way? You know, yeah, it looks better this way, doesn't it? Yeah, I think it does. Right, okay, so that's that. And then I think I'll just have this little label piece just kind of poking out at the top there. So again, just cut that down because we don't need the whole thing. Like that. This actually can just come down slightly more. Okay, right. So let's just glue this down. Let me just go kind of here-ish. Yeah, okay. And then, do we want some lace here? Because, you know, wow, it would be like not one of my videos, would it, without lace? So, yeah. Where do we want the lace is the question. That might not be the right lace. So I'm just going to ink around the pocket. Oh gosh, look at my awful inking. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's heading towards lunchtime. And, you know, I've done a couple of videos already, but there's no excuses for this whatsoever. It's, yeah, not a good day. Not a good day for inking, that's for sure. Right, let's just try snipping this down. Oh my goodness. Not a good day for inking or lace tearing, I'm thinking. Okay. Yeah, so, I mean, that looks quite nice, doesn't it? I'm just wondering, do we want some of the pink flowers to, like, lift this a bit and brighten it up? Because is it looking quite drab? Or could we go in with some other colour lace which would brighten it up? So let's just have a look. No, not that. Definitely not that. Got this pinky colour. Well, I mean, that definitely would brighten it up. There's no getting away from that. But whether it would brighten it up in the right way or not, I'm not so sure. But let's just snip this down. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, what's going on? Oh, that's like a little bit too lacy. What do we think? Or do we think that's quite a nice kind of contrast? I mean, this was all very, very neutral, wasn't it? And very, very safe, which, oh, who wants safe, to be honest? It's just boring, isn't it? Let's not do safe. Let's do exciting. Okay, right. That's down. Okie dokie. Right, let's get our green piece down. Oh dear, why did I not put another glue stick in first? Oh my gosh, now I've dropped one. Gosh, that glue will be all dry on there before I get the other glue down. Okay. Like that. Right, and then I'll just snip that down on this edge. Okay. And then we'll just ink that edge. Like that. Right. Let's pop this lace now down. Just kind of running halfway down this time. So, like, just like that. Okay, and then we will snip that one off, obviously. Don't want it just left hanging there. And then we're going to put our clock down. Like that. Okay, oops. Okay, so that looks pretty, doesn't it? Right, let me just ink up this flower a little bit. Okay, let's have a flower that side. Just at the top of the lace there. And then we will just have another flower, I think, on the other side, or, you know, maybe down the bottom or something. Let's just have a look. Okay, this one's slightly bigger, actually. Still small, but, you know, not as small, so. Okay. Okie dokie, right. Oh, that's scrumptious, isn't it? Absolutely scrumptious, right. Oh, I'm so pleased that I went with that bright lace now, because, I mean, I did have my doubts, I have to say. It was like very, ooh, that's really out there kind of colour. But, my gosh, how gorgeous is that pocket? I love it. It's really, really, really scrumptious. Okay, let's put that one to one side. Right. Seems to be taking me forever to be doing anything today. Okay, right. Let's take this one. So again, I'm just going to cut this down slightly. Okay, let's now, again, rough it up. You know, just to bring a bit of sort of dimension, really, to the whole thing. Again, this pink lace now, it's, you know, it's on my lap now. But it's calling me again for this piece, because I'm thinking would that really just bring out the pink from here. Let's have a look and see. Might look atrocious, but I'm wondering whether it would just bring out the, you know, the colour of the flower really prettily. Or, yeah, prettily. You know, much more anyway. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe that lace would be pretty on here too. So let's just have a look. So again, just go around this a bit and ink it up. Okay. Okie dokie. Might have it off to the side more. Okay. Yeah, I mean, just wondering whether we could just incorporate that a little bit. And just get some of this lace trimmed down. It's very square, you know, on the corners, which is okay, but yeah, probably not that nice, being all square at the corners like that. We were thinking that green bow, weren't we? I'm now thinking perhaps this kit needs a pink bow. So, oh, maybe it doesn't actually, because I've got this colour bow. like I say, if I make any changes to the kit, I will definitely come on at the end of the video and show you any changes that have been made to the kit. So, yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? Yeah, I quite like how that looks. Now, do we want some more of the pink lace? Or do we think that, you know, that's just like ridiculous, that pink? Having it now everywhere. Everywhere, all over these. It's like a salmon pink colour, but I mean, strangely, it just looks really, really pretty. It definitely brings something out in these pieces, which, you know, kind of wasn't there really before. So, yeah, I'm going to go for it. Let's just go for it. Okay. So, again, just kind of glue down everywhere, which will hopefully hold that lace in place like that. And that saves us having to glue the lace independently or separately. Okay, then I'm going to have a little bit of the ivory lace as well. Yep. Did I ink this? I can't remember whether I did. I probably did, but suddenly started wondering, questioning myself, thinking, did I? Did I? Not sure. Okay. Again, just then pop this one down. Okay. Like that. And we're going to have that lovely bow to the side there. And again, just wondering whether we could have a couple of these little flowers. I don't know whether I will like these because obviously they're going to be a different colour to the pink flower that's in the, you know, in that frame, which, you know, to me that might just look strange. Because I feel like it should then be the same flower. But having said that, I guess it wouldn't be, would it? You wouldn't have one framed and then the same one kind of round hanging about, would you? That would just be weird. Just try this with this little bit of lace here. Oh no, that's just weird. Talking of weird, it's, yep, getting weirder by the moment, the things here that we're we're trying. Right. Do we want to have like a little label at all? Obviously I've got this one that I've already cut out. Sorry about that. If you heard that, that's my son. He's got hay fever at the moment. So yeah, it's kind of allergy season, isn't it? And yeah, obviously he's got it today. Actually, I have to say my hay fever's been quite bad lately too. So yeah, I know where he's coming from with that. Oh, that's quite nice actually, off to the side. Yeah, I quite like that. I always love a label to the side for some reason. You know, always like a label to the side. So I have it on that side. Kind of have the bow there. That's a bit weird. That's a bit weird. Let's just cut this down. And then if we had the bow maybe there. Right, let's just pop this label down. Okie doke. And could we have Oh, I quite like it like that, I think. Right, let's get the bow down. Yeah. Yeah, I like it like that. Just see whether we want this butterfly or anything on there. Oops. No, I think I probably quite like that one like that. So, yep, let's move that one to one side. Right, let's do the next one. So, yep, I was debating, wasn't I, with these two. So, let's just ink around here. Get this all glued down. And then we've got like a starting point at least, haven't we? So, all the time it's kind of free. You know, it's tempting then to just constantly be moving it around. So, yeah, let's get it stuck down. Then we've got, you know, a point at which to start. I always find that helpful. You know, everyone needs a starting point after all. So, yeah. Okay, let's just ink all around this. Again, I don't think I've said this so far in this video, but I know I have been saying it a lot recently, but I'm using walnut stain. So if you're thinking this looks quite dark, it's because I'm using walnut stain. You know, I'm giving the vintage photo a breather, not for any particular reason other than just, yeah, fancy to change. And yeah, so I've been using the walnut stain instead. Really liking using it, actually. Yeah, I'm really enjoying using it. Okay, thinking of that butterfly over there. Oh, that one's actually quite nice there. Also got this green labelly thing, so I'm just going to cut this out. Yeah, I think the walnut stain is slightly darker, I would say, than the vintage photo. I don't know. It might just be that mine is a juicy batch. But it seems like it's a bit darker, I would say. I mean, to be honest, like I say, mine could just be a juicy one because I've had it for quite a few weeks and I feel like it's still very, very inky and juicy. You know, so yeah, I could have just got like a really good one. Because sometimes I find that, you know, they're more juicy than others. You know, and it's always good, obviously, if you do get a good juicy one, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this. Yeah, so I will change a couple of the bits in this kit, to be honest, because I'm feeling like, you know, it would benefit from, you know, like this not being lime green and things. So any changes that I make, obviously, like I say, I will note them at the end of the video. So, you know, if you're not wanting to watch anymore, skip ahead to the end to see what I say I've changed. You know, but yeah, I mean, hopefully you're enjoying the video, but completely understand if you're not. Okay, I'm just going to ink across up here. Oh my goodness, again, world's worst inking going on here. So, oh, please excuse my awful, awful, awful inking. Not really too sure what's going on. What is going on with that inking at the moment? It's pretty terrible, it's got to be said. Pretty terrible. Right, let's just take one of these orange flowers. Don't know what variety of flowers these are, but yeah, or, you know, are meant to be. But they're very pretty. Lovely colour orange. Trying to decide how I want to use these bits. Oh, I quite like that. That looks a bit like a little, oh, what's the word? Like a hinge. Okay. So I'll just put this down and I'm gluing it on 3 sides so it's like a little pocket. Okay. And then, yeah, really like how that looked. Like a little hinge there at the side. I mean, I do have this one, to be honest, which I could actually cut this one out like another little hinge, I suppose. Bearing in mind as well, I mean, obviously, I've only cut this kit out once, if you see what I mean. So, you know, you could always cut it out more than once and use some of those bits again, like the mat, you know, the matting and layering bits. And the other thing that you could also do, which, you know, I haven't obviously tried, but you could also use the other pockets, if you see what I mean. So cut them out and use them as your matting and layering bits. I mean, you know, that gives you more options as well for, you know, more things that you could do with the kit. Right, just wondering, do I want that like that or just like that? I think just like that. I'm going to cut this one in half. I'm just thinking then I could have it like that. Oh, that's a bit strange, isn't it? That's a bit like, ooh, a bit monstrous, I think. I think this one looked better, actually. Okay, right, let's just get this one down. Okay. Quite like that brown bow, actually. Ooh, that's quite nice, kind of coming out from above there. It's quite striking, isn't it? And then we could have the green bow down there. What do you think? I mean, that's quite brave, I think. You know, that's quite a brave kind of look. But I quite like it. Yeah, I definitely quite like it. I just ink this bow up. And we've got no lace yet, so let me just see where I would, you know, have any lace if I'm going to have some. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, I love how that looks. Okay, so that's another way to use these little label things, which again, I mean, that's only just obviously occurred to me, but yeah, pushing it right down so you can't really see the, you know, the line across the top, if you see what I mean. And then it looks like it's almost part of the pocket, I suppose. I mean, obviously it's under the pocket, but yeah, it's got that kind of appearance of being over the pocket. I'm just going to ink this up. This has been coffee dyed, but I just wanted to kind of check that it was dark enough. Okey-doke. Like that. So sorry if you can hear my son. He's yeah, he's doing his college work like at home today, and yeah, he's obviously, I don't know, doing something. So I do apologise. He's obviously having to speak up, you know, because they're like on Zoom or whatever. But yeah, I'm really sorry if you can actually hear him. Obviously the door had been open and he wasn't really making any noise, and now obviously as the time goes by, it's now becoming a little bit louder. So I do apologise for that. Right. Oh, that is so pretty. I love, love, love that contrast of like the orange and the green. Looks gorgeous. Oops, I hadn't noticed that I got some hot glue that had obviously seeped out. So that's a bit horrible looking, a bit unsightly. So let's just pick that off, get rid of that there. Okay, right. Just going to see if I want any bling on that butterfly, because we've had quite a bling-free day today. Oh yeah. A bit of bling just always makes everything look good, doesn't it? I think it does anyway. Okay. Oh, I love that. I think that's my favourite one. Weirdly enough, this is the one I've struggled with the most. But yeah, I think it's actually my favourite now. I love that orange with the green. Beautiful, isn't it? Okay, right, so that's that one. Pop that to one side. Right, final one is this one. So again, let's just see. Thinking that bow looks very cute there. I just want to see if, again, we could kind of have any of these bits. Or like coming out from here even. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Because they now look a bit monstrous, to be honest. Yeah. Not looking quite how I'd hoped, so let's just check. Well, that's quite nice actually at the angles. So let me just put the bow on down there. Okay, and then I'm just going to ink up the pocket itself, because of course we haven't done that yet. And you know, things like that can actually make quite a difference, I think, to be honest, because it makes everything come together like a cohesive piece, where, you know, if you've got bits that aren't inked and bits that are, unless that's the look you're specifically going for, you know, then they're not going to kind of look like they are part of the same piece, if that makes sense. So yeah, things like that do actually kind of make quite a big difference, I think. So yeah, I was just wondering about having these in alternate corners. Oops. And probably still have her over there a little bit. Oh, I don't want that up there, because then it looks like a diagonal line straight across the page, which that's like weird. Very weird. Yeah, I quite like that. So I'm just going to glue these corners down. Like that. So we've got one there. Okay. And one on this side. Like that. Okay, and then just going to ink this up here and here. Yeah, definitely I like her kind of over to the side, so she's like over there now. Just get that glue out. Okay. Wonder if we could have like two lots of flowers actually. Oh, again, I've got that now diagonal thing going on. Why do I keep doing that? Could have, I guess, that. And then I've got another pink flower here. So let me just get this one. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay. Oops. Can't tell whether this one is actually smaller than that other one. It looks smaller, doesn't it? Yeah, I think it is. Oops. Perhaps I've cut a bit off of it, so it just appears smaller now. Maybe that's what's happened. There we go. I'll just try that there. Oops. Just going to try it this side now for a minute. Sometimes it's just like the tiniest things, isn't it, that, you know, you struggle to kind of then get to look right. Okay, now, did we want to have a butterfly going down there? I've actually got another flower, so I'm just going to just try that. Maybe that flower's not quite so good there. Oh, I can't get this right. Right, let's put her down here. Now wondering whether we could go literally round the whole of the edge kind of thing, like with flowers. Like that. And then that's quite pretty, isn't it? Yeah, that is quite pretty. Oh, I think we should do that, yeah. Just wondering whether we wanted any other flower. Let me just cut this one out. We'll just see whether we need this anywhere else. So, hold on. Oh, for some reason it's cooled down a little bit up here, which, what a relief. What a relief. I'm still feeling like I'm falling asleep, but yeah, it's a little bit cooler, so at least that's helpful. Oh. Okay, let me just again ink this one up. Yeah, I like that, I think, with all the flowers. So let's just pop this flower over there. Okay. We want it like that, at that sort of angle. Okay, right. Oh my goodness, this is my like origami type flowers now. So yeah, trying to get them in sort of the right place. We want that one there, approximately. I mean, obviously, these are not going to go in the right places, are they? Of course, they're going to be, you know, adrift, aren't they? Right, just wondering whether I could glue this onto the frame. Just like that. And then attach this one also to the frame. And then I'll glue it all down together, like with the frame, if that makes sense. So yeah, like that. And then this orange one, I want that on the frame or under the frame. Oh, it's such a tough decision. Honestly, I mean, as if it really matters. But, you know, it does, doesn't it? It matters to us, us crafters. So, yeah. Over or under? Oh, I can't decide. I can't decide. I'm going to have it over. Right. So, yeah, just kind of put that there. And then I'm going to lift up the whole thing. Oh, my goodness. No, I'm not, because I've now glued it onto here by accident. Oh, dear. At least that's going to be covered up, because I've torn it now, of course. Oh, my goodness. Haven't I torn it? Wow. Oh, dear. Honestly, what a shoddy video. Okay, right. And yeah, I'm going to, I think, have a little bit of lace kind of poking out, of course. So let's just quickly just do a little tiny bit of lace. Just see whether we want to have that coming out under here just before I glue it down. Oh my goodness, how gorgeous does that look? Oh my goodness, I love it now. Yeah, gone from thinking it was just atrocious. I still think it is, obviously, while it's peeled up like this and you can see that great big mess of mine under there. But yeah, I really love it now. So let's just, again, glue this down like that. Oh, that is so pretty. How gorgeous does that look? My gosh, that took like forever getting there, didn't it? But but hopefully you'll think it's worth it. I think it looks really, really, really lovely now. But yeah, my goodness, it took us a long time. Or took me, sorry, it didn't take you guys a long time, obviously. But and then I'm just going to see if we want a bit of bling, because that might just be the finishing touch we need. Yay! It does look good, doesn't it, with the bling? So yeah, let me just put another glue stick in. For some reason my glue's like, well, just going through it like anybody's business today. Okay. Okay, right. That is now on there. Gorgeous. Right, let's pull in the 4 that we've done today. My gosh, that's taken a long time. And all of these bits I'm going to just put to the side of me. I'm keeping all of the bits that we don't use, and hopefully then I'll do a video coming on with all the bits we don't use, and we'll do like some, I don't know, clusters or snippet rolls or something like that. They'll all be mixed in, you know, from all of the 4 of the pocket packs. But so these are the ones that we did today. I mean, they all look pretty different, don't they? So again, you know, we've got a good mix going on. Really, really, really love them. I think the one with the lady and the flowers, you know, my biggest struggle, I think, is my favourite. Probably closely followed by the green and orange butterfly, I think. But to be honest, yeah, it's a bit of a tough call, actually, because I actually really like them all now. Just playing around, seeing whether this needs any bling. Oh, I'm going to go bling free here. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I hope that you like them, and like I say, if I do any amendments to the kit, I'll come back on in a second. Right guys, I'm back. So a quick little kind of mention is I have changed that lime green one for this one, which is a kind of pinky type shade, which I just think actually this is going to kind of tone better with everything on here. So yeah, that's the only change that I made in the end. Everything else remained the same, and it was just on this one particular page. So I just wanted to kind of quickly make you all aware of that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If I don't, I really hope that you like all the pieces that we made, and thank you so much for watching, and I hopefully will see you guys soon. So thank you so much, and see you guys tomorrow. Thanks then. Bye.